What's up, YouTube? I decided to go ahead and show you how I'm shooting with my podcast. And we're going to do a voiceover today for that podcast. I'm going to show you guys essentially, pretty much what I'm doing. So I've got essentially my script in front of me that I'm going to be working with that I wrote out. And we're going to go from there. So I'm going to go and get into Audacity on my computer real quick. And we're going to start recording because that's what we do. Put my wonderfully crappy looking, but rather still great Sony headphones that I use to listen to myself. Let's see how we do today. There is nothing more disappointing than paying full price for a game that was overhyped and didn't deliver. Well, maybe besides being a millennial in 2019. Hopes and dreams, right? I know when I'm broke and trying to sneak a new game, I want it to be good. At least when the divorce attorney... See? Messed up, right? It's pretty funny. So, this is kind of like the inside, right? So, we'll go ahead and go to our Audacity. Scrap that. Now, we can take some lines in and edit those, of course. But you want to get that delivery just right. So that's essentially what this video is about, me getting the delivery right for this particular script. That will also be a podcast. And let's go again. There's nothing more disappointing than paying full price for a game that was overhyped and didn't deliver. Well, besides maybe being a millennial in 2019. To hopes and dreams. I know when I'm broke and trying to sneak a new game, I want it to be good. At least when the divorce attorney... See, and it's that issue. So I may have to tweak that to my own liking. It's amazing when you start reading scripts and things like that, because it's like one of the first times I've actually done a script instead of off my head. But, a lot of times just... Here we go, right? And I'm glad I can bring this to you guys. There's nothing more disappointing than paying full price for a game that was overhyped and didn't deliver. Well, maybe besides being a millennial in 2019. To your hopes and dreams, right? I know when I'm broke and trying to sneak a new game, I want it to be good. At least when the divorce attorney asks, I can say, did you even play it, bro? And then we become bros, like that. And see, I added that bro in, and I shouldn't. So, it's really funny with voiceover work. I just wanted you guys to, get, So, we'll skip past that one for right now and see if I can master another one. Let's see. Here we go. Batman Arkham Knight. Now, I'm a big Batman fan. Not enough to like Christian Bale, but big enough to appreciate villains like the Condiment King and to actually sit through the entirety of the Lego Batman movie's 2-hour and 9-minute runtime without questioning why this movie went beyond the first hour. I love our pal Brucey, and I love some good old Mark Hamill, Mr. J. But when Batman Arkham Knight came out, we were promised the world and the Batmobile. But all we got was the Batmobile. Gone was the epic storytelling of Arkham City, and gone was the atmosphere that was Arkham Asylum, replaced by terrible sneaky mechanics with a machine that was as loud as a Republican eating a taco on Cinco de Mayo. It was just more than... See, and I can take that part right there that I did well and edit that later, right? And then we just keep recording. So we stop recording there, and then we just keep recording. And I can edit the clicks and stuff out too. Obviously. Right? So let's get to where our recording is. Okay. And here we go. I forgot the last word I read. All right, let's go back. Let's hear what the last word I actually got right was. Cinco de Mayo. Okay. So we're going to cut where it did not do well. Right there. It was just more Batmobile and more Batmobile and more Batmobile. And hey, here's some more Batmobile. I even just slogged through the game this year hoping the Batmobile will lose its wheel. But no hope. Mass Effect Andromeda. When was the last time BioWare made a great game? Dragon Age was good, but everything after Mass Effect 2 has been just about as enjoyable as eating a butterscotch candy from your granddad. That you found out after you ate was unwrapped in his pocket the entire time. Sure, the flavor is there, but the ending is awful. From facial, problems, terrible glitches, and just completely uninteresting plot, Andromeda had us wondering if BioWare lost its spark, but it's okay. We've got Anthem now. Fallout 76. Now I changed my mind. Nope. Yep. See, and I messed up there too. But that's fine. Because like I said, we know where we messed up. I felt like I was on a roll. Bam. Bam. Alright, let's do it again. Here we go. Fallout 76. No, I changed my mind. Fallout 4. Yeah, I went there. You can't tell me you expected 76 to be good. It's a multiplayer Fallout game. Of course there's glitches, and stop crying about the damn nylon bag. The real tragedy. See? Man, I was in the groove for a moment. Tragedy. It just happens, man, when you're doing semi-pro professional stuff. It just happens. Fallout 76. No, I changed my mind. Fallout 4 is actually worse than Fallout 76. Yeah, I went there. You can't tell me you expected 76 to actually be any good. It's a multiplayer Fallout game, first and foremost. Of course there's going to be glitches. It's from Bethesda. And stop crying about the damn nylon bag. The real tragedy is Fallout 4, and you know it. From boring story, uneventful, lifeless map, and it's not advancing anything except for crafting, yay. I get it. Minecraft came around at the same time, but you didn't have to incorporate that into my Fallout game. You could incorporate some of it, but it shouldn't have been the big payoff that I was looking for. From the boring story and the uneventful, lifeless map, to it not advancing anything except for crafting, yay. And that's when I get to repeat something again. To the quest that would lead nowhere. So, you know, we feel pretty much in the groove there, but unfortunately, I messed up and read the line twice. So, we're learning, man. We're learning. Let's go back to Audacity. Tell ourselves no. Let's get on to the next game so I'm not boring you guys all too much. So, by the way, this is me creating, and then I'll go back and repost this, but this is me creating a list of the most disappointing, overhyped games that didn't deliver. So, that's essentially what this is. So, every Ubisoft game is next. Every Ubisoft game. This is cheap, I get it, but Ubisoft just never delivers on any of the hype they generate, which begs the question, how do they even generate hype? From The Division, Watch Dogs, Assassin's Creed, For Honor, Steep, Far Cry 5, Ubisoft's buffet of mediocrity just barely beats out EA on this list. I think one day Ubisoft will make the best game ever. Some of the elements are great of their games, and that's what's so damn infuriating. But you look at what could have been, and you just leave it there. Like you ordered the wrong mix at Starbucks because you forgot about your stars. Honorable mention, No Man's Sky. Is there no one you wanted to punch more than Sean Murray? Only reason it's a numbered entry is because... See? It's just unfortunate. Sean Murray made me mess up. I blame you, Sean Murray. Let's see where we... Let's do... That is gone. Okay. And the number one game. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Yes, I can already see you hitting the dislike button. Yes, I can see your comment about me doing hashtag hot take for views. But understand, The Legend of Zelda is my favorite franchise, and unfortunately, it has not gelled well with me in recent years. This entry was supposed to quell all that and show me why Zelda is king of adventure. Instead, I got a nice open world with lazy combat and no dungeons. And before you say no dungeons again, Zelda is a series built on puzzle solving and isolating oneself in a maze of wonder. Hell, most great dungeons are like their own characters. Except you, Water Temple. Except you. I'm not even going to say the weapon system was bad. I like having options, but the problem with Zelda is that Dark Souls is doing it better. Yes, I said it. Hashtag hot take for views. And that views is with a Z. Man, that was fun. Go ahead, like and subscribe. If you like this video, go ahead. If you didn't, leave me a comment that will make me rethink my life. Appreciate it. So, that's me essentially reading a bit of script, recording a bit of audio. What's funny is, altogether, that's probably about 5 minutes worth of script. And I spent a good 30 minutes writing that, you know? And, you know, eventually I'll release this as like a top 10, or not top 10, obviously, but like a top 5 video once I get everything how I want it to be when it comes to those voiceovers and things like that. But I decided to let you guys into my world a little bit to really see what I've been doing. So, yeah. You guys have a good one. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you like this. And you want more of this kind of content where you get a more behind the scenes. Not just me doing a podcast or anything like that. And I'll film those too, of course. But I want you to see like the struggles sometimes it takes to actually do something like this. And that's why you have to really sit there and practice at it. So if this is something that you want to do, by all means do it. Right? So you guys have a good one, and thank you.